Resilience, I think, still come back to focus. I often write on the bathroom mirror and I have a particular goal. I'm also very singularly focused. So sometimes I'm only doing one thing.
What about you, Jan? What's the resilience?
I think it links back to the previous question, which was basically around how much you're in love with what you do.
You really have to be absolutely obsessed and love the product and love what you're doing. So the intrinsic motivation, not the extrinsic. So not to see the dollars, in the future, but really have passion and enjoy doing what you're doing. And that way you stay resilient.
And how do you stay resilient, Helen? What's your tip?
The reason I answered with exercise is that it needs to be some activity where your mind can process problems, and it's like an active rest. So for some people it might be doing something completely different, but your brain is still working. Your mind is going to solve problems when you give it some downtime and do something completely different, and then it'll be still working.
There's a flip side to the coin of resilience, and that's failure. And in today's society, to fail is considered the worst thing in the world. And I think as an entrepreneur, we have to get to the point where failure is just another daily activity. Resilience, coming back from failure, is got to be your bread and butter. Don't be afraid of failure. You'll make a mistake, you will fail. You have to get it back up. It's not the worst thing in the world, it's not the end of the world.
Put in the hard hours, just keep going, no matter what. You are going to be handed so many failures, you are going to be handed so many people saying no. You're going to get 5 no's at least before you get a yes, and you've got to get to that yes. People sometimes are a little too early to pivot, and so really challenge that pivot before you make it.
Since then we went through, I think, 9 different generations of prototypes. We also went on crowdfunding platforms, Kickstarter and Indiegogo, where we first totally failed, and the second campaign was a good success.
And with your team, with your staff, how have you talked a little bit before about just the importance of building relationships and building rapport with people so that you can cope with those really stressful periods?
I think building those relationships both internally of the team and externally is so vital. And it's like putting money into a bank, because you're going to draw down on that account at some point.
Talk to your people. Having those personal relationships when you're not under stress really benefits those relationships when you are under stress.
It has been fantastic hearing all of your business journeys. Thanks to St.George for having us all.
Thank you.
Thank you.